I should have gone toward it, but I feel something moves behind me. I turned, and then I remembered the door. I turned quickly and saw it closed completely.
The next morning, I brewed her tea, bitter ginseng, the one she hated.
Later, I found the cup in the trash, the tea untouched. The next day, I left out her wedding ring. She only wore it for photos. The skin around it bulged slightly, discolored, like the bone underneath wasn't the same. That night, I heard her humming again. Same lullaby. That's when I opened the door. Their eyes never blinked. She looked up at me. "Don't trust the light."
It was staring at me with fixed eyes, then it disappeared. The spirit shrieked, the mirrors shattered, the room trembled, and for one breathless second, something inside her blinked wrong.
Then the reflection turned and smiled at me.
The reflection was gone. No sound, no shadow, just a soft breath behind me. And this time, for the first time, you sounded afraid.
I didn't sleep that night. Not after the whisper. Not after my own reflection smiled at me. The incense had burned down to nothing, but the scent still clung to the air. Bitter, metallic, like old breath. I sat at the edge of my bed with the salt bowl shattered at my feet and tried to remember my father's real voice. Not the thing in the wall, not the voice in the floor, but the man who lifted me high after dinner, who whistled when he carved bamboo toys. I couldn't. That version was gone, drowned under echoes. Just before dawn, I returned to the north room. It looked like a room again, still, empty. But the light inside bent strangely, like the walls weren't sure how to stay upright anymore. I stepped in, waited, but nothing moved. The ash circle I'd drawn was broken. Something had passed through. I followed the sound. It wasn't footsteps. It was breathing, wet and uneven, like lungs that hadn't breathed in years. It came from beneath the house, beneath the floorboards. I knew where it led. There was a crawl space, buried beneath packed earth and firewood. A place my mother told me never to enter. My hands found the old wooden hatch without thinking. My knees hit the dirt. The air was colder here, older. I crawled through darkness until the scent of incense vanished, replaced by something damp and earthen. The breathing stopped. Then a whisper, my father's voice again. Closer, clearer.
Are you there?
"You have to see it," he said. "You have to know what she gave." I don't remember crawling farther. I just remember standing. Somehow I was upright, barefoot in the bamboo grove, but it was wrong. The trees leaned toward me, their shadows pointed inward, a circle, and at the center was a figure. His face lifted slowly. It was my father. His eyes were wrong, but his mouth trembled. I reached for him. He flinched and said,
"They're coming! You need to hide now!"
Suddenly the wind shifted. The bamboo groaned in one single breath, and behind every stalk, shadows began to emerge. Arms, Faces. Half-formed people mouthing old prayers, whispering names I had forgotten. I turned to run, but the trees were closer. Breathing. My father's voice behind me. Don't open another door. Don't call for anything else. I found the house again, though I don't know how. The hatch was closed, the north room empty. My mother's body was still in the living room. It's cold now, but peaceful. I dressed her for the final rites, washed her hair, spoke the names, folded the paper birds and set them afloat in the basin. And when I lit the last stick of incense, I saw it. Her silhouette, standing in the doorway. I whispered,
I'm sorry.
And she slowly turned and walked toward the door. Not the north room, the front. And as it creaked open, I saw the morning light outside. She stepped through. I followed slowly with uncertainties in my head. My shadow stretched long behind me. I stepped out onto the dirt path. The air felt new and lighter. The bamboo grove was completely still. It's all silence except some wind and dust. But as I reached the gate, I heard a small sound, like wood settling. A breath. Then, a second set of footsteps behind me. I didn't turn. Not this time. Not anymore.